Hi, everyone. I hope that you're having a good weekend. It's been a pleasure to get to know each of you over the past week. I'm really excited that we have such a diverse group assembled in our class, whether you're already working in a field related to museum education or technology, or some of you are working more on the curatorial side of things, or collections management, or even in settings that are completely different than museums. So I'm really excited as we make connections with one another over the coming weeks and months. And I hope that you won't hesitate to reach out to me as well if there's ways that we can be making stronger connections to what you're doing and thinking about. So this week, we're embarking on week 2 of our class, and our topic for this week is really to think about how people learn best, and specifically what we know about how people learn in museums. You may have already taken a museum education class. That's a course that I've also taught from time to time here at Johns Hopkins. This week isn't intended to really cram all of museum education theory, history, and practice into one week. But since we are thinking about creating online learning experiences for museum visitors, it's important for us to really take a moment at the beginning of the course to really remind ourselves or to think about what are some of the best practices in learning and museum education so that as we dig in a little bit deeper with technology and online media, we can still be thinking about some of those big concepts and ideas. So be sure to download and read the articles or chapters that are available in e-reserves from George Hine and Lisa Roberts. These might be names that are familiar to you already if you've taken museum education. And Alexandra, has offered to be our very first weekly discussion leader. As a reminder, each of you will have the opportunity to be a weekly discussion leader this semester. And essentially, it's an opportunity to kind of democratize our dialogues. When I've taught courses in the past, whether it's in person or online, I've really found that assigning one person just to help us get the conversation started and to spark ideas really is a way of adding to the multiplicity of voices in our classes. And so Alex is going to be generating one synthesizing question for us to consider that we will be able to draw upon our readings and our experiences, and then we can have a conversation starting this Wednesday, February 6th. So be on the lookout for Alex's question that'll be posted by the end of the day on Wednesday, February 6th, and then once Alex has posed her question, then we can all jump in with our thoughts and reactions. Be sure to post at least one comment by the end of this week, so meaning by next Sunday, February 10th, and then our conversations can also continue up through the following week. Some of you have reached out to me individually and said, oh, I'm working during the week, it's really hard for me to post during the week, and of course I completely understand that. That might have even been a reason why you embarked on a graduate program that's primarily online. But of course, do your best, of course, to contribute as much as you can in a timely basis. So, after next week, just as a little bit of a preview, we're going to get into the routine of having some kind of small hands-on online projects. So starting next week, we're going to be thinking about building a simple website as a way to become more familiar with online environments that are based in the web. And so that is what we have ahead of us. As always, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. You can post your questions in the syllabus and assignment course questions area in our discussions area, or you can always email me directly. So I look forward to getting started with week 2, and I'll see you online.